Welcome back to Ask Chris and Rachel. Please subscribe, and comment down below.
We got some hot questions for you today. Are you ready?
Press.
Hot.
What's that noise?
The steam. Okay, where's the question?
I sent them to you. I thought you were going to pull it up on the computer.
Rachel, my friend.
All right. How do I get my girlfriend to stop bringing her kid when we hang out? This kid is from a previous relationship. I don't really like the kid, and I want her to leave it with someone else when we go out together. Really starting to annoy me. First of all, you're a jackass.
Yeah.
I mean,
sounds like that's the wrong person for you.
I mean, why would you date somebody with a kid and you don't want the kid around? That makes no sense. I know that, like, if, like, say we broke up and then, like, I was with somebody else, like, you'd have to accept both of my children, otherwise you can F right off. So there is no way to say that. I mean, correct?
No, incorrect. The kid is from...
Unless you're
like
saying I don't like it, you're calling the kid an it.
I want her to leave it with... Yeah. See, I think the problem is that you're with the wrong person.
Like, my kids are part of my family. Unless you just want to be like, hey, can we get some alone time without your kid? Okay, but you're saying I don't even like the kid, and the kid annoys me. I don't like it. Yeah. I want to leave. No, you're calling the kid an it. Like, the kid has a name. It sounds like you don't need to be in that relationship.
Yeah. Okay, but still, okay. Look. So the question is, how does he stop his girlfriend?
It's how to get my girlfriend to stop bringing the kid when we hang out. Just say, hey, can you? I want some alone time, I guess.
Yeah, really emphasize the alone time, the intimacy. You know, that may be lacking in the relationship. But realistically, you need to move on. And I think the word "it" says a lot when it comes to your feelings about this person.
And their child. Well, the person says, he says it's really starting to annoy me.
Like, I could imagine if you're dating somebody though, and they're like constantly bringing their kid. I could imagine that being annoying. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be like, hey man, like, how are we supposed to get like freaky and things like that?
Yeah, when you're dating, you want to get freaky.
Davey? Who's Davey?
When you're dating, you want to get freaky. Next question. This one is a little controversy. I don't know if we'll agree, but we'll see. Don't look at it. It says, my husband and I are celebrating our 25th anniversary.
Congrats.
But 20 years ago, I had... Wait,
this is the 20th anniversary?
This is the 25th anniversary.
Okay, so
and
5
20
years
ago.
Yeah.
So
I did the math real quick.
Congratulations. 20 years ago, I had a month-long affair which she never found out. Should I confess?
Dun, dun, dun.
We had a rough 5-year patch during our marriage, and that was when this indiscretion happened. I moved on, but I've been wanting to confess to him, but every time I tried, I couldn't, and the secret is killing me. I would like to get your take before I answer, because I have thoughts.
I have thoughts too. So what was the question again?
Should she confess? She should confess to the month-long affair that happened 20 years
So
ago.
I think when you're asking a question like this, you probably already know the answer. The answer is, of course. Duh.
See, and this is where we differ. Okay.
There's a but. So the one and true only answer is yes, of course. Do you think there's let's just, before we go on, is there anything beyond when it comes to what is the one, and if it's a yes or a no?
If it's a yes or no, then I have thoughts.
Answer the question straight up. Yes or no?
No.
See, that's the problem right there. So now I could never trust her. Dun, dun, dun.
We had a rough No, listen, because I think
no. I'm saying we're not diving into the depths.
Okay, we need to.
We are still at the.
All right. If you just want to go
surface.
black and white, yes or no, the answer is yes.
Okay, yes.
If it's just a black and white, straight down the middle, the answer is yes. However, there is other layers.
There are other layers.
Because first of all, it was 20 years ago. And if you guys have been on a straight path for 20 years, then why tell him something that's just going to hurt him? You're just trying to clear your conscience.
How long was this?
She said it happened 20 years ago.
Rendezvous? Okay,
and
but
it
how long
happened
was
5 years. She says it was a month-long thing. And the indiscretion was a month long. So at this point, you're only trying to clear your conscience. What is telling him going to do? What is that going to do for him and your marriage? What is that going to do? All you're going to do is you're going to break his heart. And he's going to think that this has been going on longer maybe than what it has. You're saying it only happened a month. But now you're bringing up old wounds. You said you guys had a rough patch. You moved on. You got through it. What are you? Who are you confessing for? Is my point.
For her. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. It's a selfish thing to confess.
So let me speak. If the relationship is 25 years strong, then you're probably gonna get through this first of all.
Well, of course,
right?
No, he's not gonna leave. He's not. I don't believe he's.
You're
gonna
probably
leave
gonna get through.
Correct. I believe that.
So that should be in your head.
Correct.
25 years strong, girl. I got this.
I don't think it's a matter of her marriage will survive.
Rach, why should she be living in guilt and questioning her life and being upset every single time that she sees something or does something? She's probably like, oh, but that time. That 1 month.
Then go to a therapist.
But no.
Confess to Jesus.
No. Tell the man. I think, I actually thought I changed my mind midstream of this episode.
What, you thought? No, she shouldn't say anything?
No, I was kind of thinking like you. It's kind of like, why bother at that point? But now I'm thinking, it's like, in your head, you're going to be killing yourself every day. Just beating yourself up. Like, oh, man,
that's going to cost so much.
I can never feel the same because of the time. That 1 month. Exactly. It was 1 month. It's time to get it out, girl.
I guess.
I feel
like the pain and the hurt that it's going to cause is not worth it in the end.
No, you know why? This is why. Everybody out there in YouTube land, listen. Listen. If you're watching me right now, put your hand to the screen. No. If you're listening, you are number one. That's why. You are number one.
Here we go.
You right there. You're number one.
Here we go.
You know what? Who's number one in my life? Me. Who's number one in her life? Me. That's why. That's why it's important to say it. To get it off your head so you can live.
No.
If let's say this.
No, like the movie Sex and the City 2. When Carrie kisses Aiden and then she calls Big and she tells him, why what was that? And he even tells her in the movie, he says, why did you do that? Why would you tell me that? It was just a kiss. It really didn't mean anything. You're only clearing your conscience, and now you've caused a rift in our marriage for no reason. Why would you confess to something that happened 20 years ago? You've never cheated again. You're happy in your marriage. You're 25 years strong. Now you're just going to bring up a problem. Why? For what? Just to clear your own conscience? It's selfish. It's selfish. It's very selfish.
Correct. Because you're number one. That's why. You got to take care of yourself first. You put yourself first. If you put yourself first in front of everybody, you will be happier and you will make the people around you happier.
No, sometimes being selfish decisions are not good. In this case, that's just a little too selfish.
No, it's time to move on. That's the past. Let's move on. And if this guy supposedly, like I said, if this guy is just awesome, just leaves you, that's terrible, man. I think it's more on this guy then. There's something wrong with him.
There's no way if it's 25 years strong, there's no way he's throwing away 25 years over a month affair.
That's my point. The relationship's going to last. You go tell him, like I did in a previous episode, get a notebook, write every single thing down. Plop it down in front and say, hey, we got something to talk about. Number one, I slept with your friend Jerome 20 years ago. Creep. Sorry.
Chris.
The end. Seriously, you're number one. That's why. Let's get out of here.
You're a number one. That whole number one bit is played.
Come on. Sing us out.
You got up, though.
Rachel, sing us out.
Thank you for watching Questions with Chris and Rachel. Please subscribe. Do. And for all your junk gold needs, call junk goals. Or junk call needs, right?
Yeah.
Let me scratch that. And for all your junk call needs, call junk golds. Number down below.